Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Welcome to Smooth Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Like you know, we always talk about social media. Today we're going to talk about social media in an interesting way. I was listening to President Museveni of Uganda. He was at a church and there was a funeral procession, really. So, you know, the burial procession goes to the church. So in church, so he does that wreath thing on the casket and all, takes his seat. And then he stands up to give a speech. So it follows, obviously, that one was probably some very important person, some VVIP of sorts. But then this is what he says, though. He says, I have a problem when somebody dies at 46. So the guy that had died was obviously 46. Because I think that people should reach their 60s, 70s, even 80s. So there's a little bit of a laugh in church because obviously he's up there age-wise. So maybe they're thinking he's thinking about himself, that probably that's the age he should be reaching. But I thought the same as well for a moment there. Then he says, because we need to get whatever knowledge, whatever they had, we need to utilize everything. You know, so 60, 70, 80, that's good. 46, not so good. And then he says, I'm not very happy though when you people say God has called him or the person that has passed on at 46. Because if you then, unless God is lonely, then he's calling people before their time, which is, which is not the case. So 46, a person should not be dying. And then he says something that we all don't say. He says, this man lying here died because of his being negligent. Now, how many of us say that at a funeral, though? We're always praising the dead, ain't it? 800, I'm sure you've been to a couple of funerals. I don't know if you've heard anybody say, being said, this one was a thief, this one.
No, I've not heard.
It's always a good guy.
It's always when you are, even though you're a drunkard,
Yeah,
when you die,
yeah,
you become a good man.
yeah.
That's why B1 said, Mlangize Chikondi,
Nikari moyo.
yeah.
Ndikafa kaye muza
Bakambatize.
atinezo muntu wabwino. You know, when I was alive muza kama tikawala.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's the point though. So he says, this man died. The only problem he had, and the wife is there with the kids. The wife called me to tell me that he had a toothache. Then he was taking painkillers, because that's what we do. Self-prescription, taking painkillers for a long time. And apparently, he says, according to him, according to the doctors that told him, the bacteria, whatever it is that causes that, can end up finding its way to the heart if it's not being cured. And it wasn't being cured because what do painkillers do? They just numb the pain. So the problem persisted, but he was numbing it. So eventually it went to the heart. And even when it went to the heart, he still didn't go to have it checked. You know, he would just say, I've got a pain, but he doesn't check it. He still deals with the toothache. So he eventually died. So he says the reason this guy died is because of negligence, not because it was his time to die. I found that very interesting because I think like B1 has said, we don't say the truth at times at funerals. And I think it doesn't really help. I think it would be nice to actually say what the issue was. There was a funeral of a very important band member, lead band member actually. I'm not going to mention the band, but some of you will know. Very popular in Zambia a couple of years back. So the lead band member died, and then they went to the funeral, and everybody was talking about how he was such a great musician, how his vocal skills were next to none, and how he was a good person and all that. And then the father went up to talk, and he says, you know, fame can be a very bad thing. Because this year my son was a very good boy growing up, a very church person. Then he hit into this music stuff and he became big. We're happy for him. But here's a challenge. I have 11 little ones that are here with different women that he fathered because of being famous. And now he's gone because obviously the fame got him because he fell sick for a long time and then he passed on. I'm thinking that really helps, as opposed to the man who lies down here was a very strong man, very inspirational. He was a great artist. Remember those songs? Let's even sing one of his songs. All those praises. And then you go back home, and no one is the wiser, and no one learns from the death. You know, and all we say, actually, like President Museveni says, is God has called him. And if he's young, yeah, the young ones, the good ones die young. You know, of course when he's old it's cool. But we always find that excuse for a reason why the person has died and how to make it sound good. Now that's not cool. I think let's explain the reason that somebody has died. If you are a drunkard and you're hit by a car, then you've died in your drunken state. I think at the funeral at some point somebody should say, can we have some behavioral change? Because this guy should be alive today, but he was drunk, and we used to tell him, and now he thought he was stronger than a car. Now he's gone. I think those of us then who are at the funeral and we know we drink and we're hoping to go and drink immediately after the funeral at the funeral house, we kind of, put the brakes a bit, because then we know that we could go the same way. But if we don't know, and we leave it to speculation, which normally happens, it doesn't help anyone. So I really commended President Museveni on that bit. Very difficult, very un-African, but I think that is real. Okay. My friends, one of my friends came to me and said, son, you seem to be very cool under pressure. I am cool under pressure. I rarely boil over. How do you maintain your coolness? So I said, well, what I do is that whenever I see that we're getting into some stupid argument with probably a guy that doesn't think straight, I'll just tell them, you are right. So the guy is like, no, man, but that's illogical. How do you just say you are right, even when you know that the guy is not making any sense? Then I said to him that, you are right. Anyways, today we've got a great show, guys. We've got excited to have Tilo in the building. Tilo is I think, got one of the best voices in the industry. Very new on the scene as far as I'm concerned, but he has risen, tenfold in a very short space of time. I think is brilliant like that. Is definitely going places. Also, we'll get so Timothy Super. I like this guy. Yeah. I think he hasn't got a child yet. So because he hasn't got, he just says Washinankan. When there's a child, then we'll be saying Washipsonda. So we got Dreams in the building, and yeah, we'll be talking to him as well. Then there's a guy called Danido. Danido features T-Sean. Yeah. So I'll be talking to, we'll be listening to Danido's music. I think it's a good song as well. But we've got a lady from Cowboy called Pauline. Pauline, she's got this organization that she's calling, this organization, but she's running with a theme right now called Embrace Thy Kinks. Now the kinks is the kinky hair. Yeah. Let's just say, yeah. It's a kinky hair. No examples here. In fact, the examples is there, only that it's only her. Yeah, so kinky hair, she has a reason why she thinks kinky hair is supposed to be the new, what do you call your hair, you guys? Brazilian, yeah. Yeah, so we'll be talking to her as well. I think it's a great, interesting topic that she has. Then also, we've got a young man who's got a bit of skill. And I thought that today we should have him on the show. So let's have that young man come through. Come. He's going to show us one or two things. How you doing? Good. I'm glad you're wearing Zambia though. Very important. Nice one. So where did you learn how to do this stuff you're going to do?
I just kept on seeing some videos on YouTube, then I got interested because I used to play soccer way back, but I couldn't do all of the stuff that I normally do right now. So I just decided I moved to freestyle football.
Okay, so you just self-taught, just from YouTube.
Just from practicing.
And this is the thing though. What YouTube can do, or what social media could do, what the internet can do. And you guys, we use it for the wrong reasons all the time. But just, you can use it for a talent, to learn the talent, enhance it, and display it even. Now this is what this guy is going to do. I know that 800 does a lot of stuff from YouTube. This guy has learned how to do a lot of stuff just from whatever stuff he likes to download. And the rest of us just listen to music and watch other successful people and not even learn from them. But this young man has learned, and I'm very excited. I saw that clip on WhatsApp. It was doing the rounds, and I thought, wow, this is talent, abound. So I'm going to allow you the space to do your thing, yeah? Big hand to the man. Alrighty, thank you very much. That's Mr. Phineas right there. Serious ball juggling skills. And it's very right. You cannot do that in a game of soccer because, you're going to be marked. Having said that, though, South Africans, they like to show boot. That's what we call it. The other time, one guy did a whole lot of mad stuff on the ball, and the referee decided it's a yellow card. So it was a huge debate because it doesn't say that in the manual of football that you are supposed to give a yellow card to someone because they're over-skilled, if you know what I'm saying. But then there's somewhere where it says something to the effect that embarrassing the other person. So probably it goes under that because when you're too sick with those skills and such that the person just stands to watch, then the game of football is not taking place. So that's an embarrassment a little right there. So we kind of give you a yellow card. But anyway, it was the pundits did not agree. There was not supposed to be a yellow card. That guy should have just marked, period. Okay, but we've got a lady here from Broken Hill Cowboy. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. And how are you?
All right, Pauline. I like your tagline.
Okay.
Embrace thy kinks.
Yes, embrace thy kinks.
And it's to do with the kinky hair.
Yes. Let me make that clear because for starters, most people think kinky hair is that shaggy, crazy looking kind of hair.
Like yours?
Yeah, I won't refuse. Mine is kinky hair, yeah. But then in reality, kinky hair is hair which is curly, African black people hair, hair which is sometimes referred to as 4C type hair, or coily or zigzag hair. This is because naturally when our hair has not been introduced to any heat or chemicals or anything foreign, when it's washed, it coils or curls up. So that's where the word kinky comes from, because it kind of kinks up. So that is why I have introduced a tagline to my campaign themed as Embrace Thy Kinks. So the main reason I'm doing this is because I have come to notice and to realization that most Zambian people, not that I'm pointing names though, are shying away and running away from this thing of saying, I can be black and still go out. So you find the average person today thinks that for me to be able to be seen as a cool person or to be accepted in society, I need to, if I can't, because African hair seems to be nappy, so I'd rather hide it or stretch it or relax it and go out.
Following the Western world.
Exactly, but that's not who we are in reality. As black people, our hair leaves a signature where it passes. When I pass and have not done anything to my hair, someone will be like, oh yeah, she's African. You get what I mean? So it's not an obsession really, but it's a thing of just saying, guys, it's okay to come out to be who we really are at the core and show the world to say this is African hair and it can actually grow. Because some people actually believe that African hair never grows. But in reality, if I tell you my hair is 6 months old, will you believe it?
6 months only?
Yes, only 6 months.
So you cut it some 6 months ago?
I cut it intentionally and by accident.
Oh.
So I had a baby. My baby is a year old now. So when my baby was 3, being a mother, I had very thick, gigantic afro hair. And it was taking a lot of time for me to just clean it and take time. So I went to the salon because I wanted somebody to help me with it. And I couldn't be stretching my hair around my baby. Yeah? So I go to the salon and then I asked this lady if she knows how to handle natural hair. And then she agreed to say, oh yeah, I do. So I sit down relaxed to know she knows what she's doing on me. So the next thing I realized she's putting relaxer in my hair.
Oh.
Yes. So I left home telling everybody that I'm going to have my hair washed. And everybody knows when I go to the salon, I either come back with bantu knots or just my hair braided. But then they were surprised to see my hair to almost your level.
Okay.
And my husband was like, you said you're going to wash your hair, not to cut your hair. I know. So I told him that somebody put relaxer and I cut it at the salon just so I could tell her that I believe my hair can grow. So I also want to show other Zambian women and Africa. It's only, yes. So this, at the end of this month, on the 23rd actually, it's going to be, I think like in this time, it's going to be 7 months old. So I've been following the right ways of treating my hair, not relaxing it, and moisturizing it and styling it, and that's how it grows. So I also want to show other women and people out there to say we can grow our hair and it can do perfectly well.
Okay, but
Yeah.
what's not to say wrong though, but
Yeah.
what's some of the issues that come with treated hair?
Okay, so treated hair gives us short-term and long-term problems, yeah? So in the short term is that you find that within a short period of time, and also with the difference of the weather, and if you also don't know how to manage your hair, you find that your hair starts cutting and breaking, yeah? And in the long term, there are chemicals in that product. And then imagine every time you're introducing a foreign substance onto not only your head, but your brain. So you get to damage your brain cells. And I don't know if some people out there are ignorant to say, to some of the problems that are in these relaxers. So you find some people also don't know how to use these products. You find if you go to any person at the salon who tell you, for me, I'd put relaxer in somebody's head and let it stay for an hour or 30 minutes. Some people also are ignorant to how you use those products and how and when you're supposed to keep them on your head. So in the long term, relaxer is not good. It's not even healthy. Yes.
Okay. I also pay particular attention to your eyebrows.
Okay. Tell me about my eyebrows. Yeah.
Well, first of all, they're nice. They look neat. They look like you take care of them, like you deliberately. Because eyebrows, I believe, are just eyebrows. Some people would do that.
Okay.
And that's it.
But I'll do that too. But I mean, they're not coming off. So this is also intentional, though. I was born with thick eyebrows. I mean, it's a genetic thing, and I've also seen some people, they have smaller, lesser, like you. You have less eyebrows on your face. I also love it. You know, I think this is where the other problem comes in. I'm also a makeup enthusiast.
So I don't have enough eyebrows.
I mean, not. Let me rewrite that. They are perfect for your skin. I mean, for your body and the facial makeup. They are perfect. So God put them the right way. Yeah.
Well, if you bring in God, yes, we end it there then.
Oh, no, okay.
God did it right.
Scrap that up. Okay, I know. With them 70 issues coming around here. Okay, you were born perfect. Let me say that way. Yeah.
Without a lot of eyebrows.
Yes, with the number of
do
eyebrows
I need to be putting?
No, you
because
don't.
I don't seem to have enough, like you, for instance.
I
Maybe
think
I should.
that's what the problem is. So you find even sometimes when you go to a salon, a lady would, or somebody would say, I want you to give me a thick eyebrow. If somebody comes to me to say, do makeup on my face, I'll tell them, we're going to do something in line with your facial makeup, with the way your body is, yeah? Imagine you have a smaller face, and then we give you a thicker brow. You look exaggerated, isn't
definitely.
it? Yeah. So if I naturally have thick, actually they're even thicker than this. I trim them in the corners.
Them.
Yeah, I just trim them a little bit because they are slightly thicker than this. So you find some people have less, some people have more. But if we are willing to walk in line with our makeup, it becomes better and you don't look exaggerated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this campaign that you're on. So what's going to be happening and where? Okay,
so this campaign, we're taking it cross country.
Oh.
And the first place we're starting is Kabwe Town.
Of course.
Of course, yeah. I've settled in Kabwe now. So the first campaign, so it's themed Embrace Thy Kinks High Tea Boot Camp. You know how, so it's going to be a boot camp, so it will be educative, at the same time, food involved. So you can actually travel down to Kabwe. So it will be happening this Saturday.
Is it not all ladies, though? I don't mind all ladies. I'm just asking.
It's all ladies, but even a man, you can go and learn, so you can also impart on ladies around you.
But I'm thinking I'm the only man you've invited, so I'm going to be overwhelmed. Just saying.
You're not the only one, believe me. At least you'll be amongst the few men.
Okay.
Yes.
Now we're on it.
Okay. So it's a campaign that we're running cross-country, starting from Kabwe this Saturday. It's going to be going down. So it will be very educative, very informative. We have beauty experts on the team. We also have nutritional experts. Okay. We have health experts and also just beauty enthusiasts who want to learn more and be better beauty practitioners. Okay. Yes.
Alrighty. And you're wearing just about almost looks like Vaseline on your lips.
I think I'm more comfortable being almost neutral. I'm a kind of sensitive person, like I have a sensitive skin. So there are certain things, at least I've come to a point where I know myself. So certain things I'm like, yeah, they are cool, but nah, I can live without.
Not for me, not for me. Okay, cool. All right, Pauline, thank you very much. Sounds like a good idea. Kabwe is where it's happening. You'll be letting us know as you go around the country.
Sharing the photos on social media.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. Let's listen to Mr. DJ 800.
Mulipa makina yam tiatiatiandi DJ 800.
Oh, that beauty is my weakness. The on fleek and the fleekless. Dope G. Sakula. Batula. Yeah. Tia mami. Sakula. Tia mami. Batula. Money to the salon. Money to the dayo gani come on you. And the bonus is just as long as you don't care. Sakula. Batula. Everybody know who I be, 'cause I'm on fire, I'm number one now. Every time you turn the stereo, this is the song. I got to Abu Dhabi. Everybody know who I be, 'cause I'm on fire, I'm number one now. Every time you turn the stereo, this is the song you hear on the radio, on the radio, on the radio, singing for your mama, on the radio, on the radio, on the radio, singing for your lady, on the radio, on the radio, on the radio, even for your papa, on the radio, on the radio. That is what I'm feeling. Girl, you know that know that you got it. Me want your love, girl, totally. Girl, you know that you got it. Me want your love, girl, totally. Girl, you know that you got it. Me want your love, girl, totally. Raise the roof, but I'm on here. Nobody better than you, I swear. Baby girl, you body, all of them fear. Some of them are nice, but they can't compare. Oh yeah, girl, you too nice. Just so you know, my meaning is well. I don't mean to make you cry now. Just so you know, my meaning is well. I don't mean to make you cry now. I don't wanna waste time with friendship games, no. I just wanna step up and be your man. If you wanna know about me, Watila tidula kadu lelo mutila titu by two shenki adeti kukonta mavani na bizo waleti furama ati mama nileta poka solite unotwishile vaneni overnight preacher mukwete ni pasi tabizo umutulo kupela manchizo nine taxi pakundazi isha sunshine na pantanji na tibishi amashambo kanshi yoyese kontama goma mi kontama chobele kontama goma mi kontama chobele kontama goma mi kontama chobele 1 2 man grab man grab a girl step in at the place street me company.
Alrighty, thank you very much, Mr. DJ 800. And now we've got a couple of celebrities in the building right about now. Mr. Dreams, how you doing?
Thank you very much for having me. I feel humbled, and it just feels nice to be here. Right here, you mean the studio. It looks nice. Doesn't the new studio look nice?
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Sure, you're welcome.
Mr. Tilo.
Yes, how's it?
How you doing?
I'm alright, how's it?
You're well, okay.
Yeah.
Are you feeling the same being in this here place?
It's a good feeling, you know.
Good feeling.
It feels new.
Yeah, we're in the good feeling industry. All right, gentlemen, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Great songs that you have. I love your song. I love your music because I think you always endeavor. I'm trying to think about one song where you were not trying to bring out something that someone should walk away with. And I say this because there are songs where you don't walk away with anything. Dorica, for instance. I don't think you walk away with anything from Dorica. I know it's a fun song, you know. I guess the only thing you can walk away with is a couple of tired body because probably you're dancing away. But there's some songs where you sit down and listen, you know, and it's telling you something and it's teaching you something. So you're that kind of guy though who you don't your songs are based on you always want to inspire the next person. Sure. So your new song now, what's the title?
It's titled Effort. It was produced by Jerry Fingers and it features another cowboy guy. His name is Yo Maps. Yes. And funny enough, we're in the same category for this year's Kwacha Awards.
You done so with the guy you're training.
yes. So basically, like you said, I think this is the direction that I've decided to take because I understand that music plays an integral part in building somebody's career, so somebody's character, and we use this music to speak to people. So I think that is reason enough for me to put in that positive message because I know I'm speaking to somebody out there. So I've got a song like Potential Millionaire, and I think it's speaking to the youths out there. You see, for a long time we've been living off handouts, and I think it's high time that we the youths now started taking the mantle up and just deciding to venture in things that are going to shape our lives and shape the, this take this country forward.
True.
So music is also part of the main event of Mapeleka Ziko Pasogol, right?
Okay, but now, I don't know if I've asked this before, but if I have, then I've forgotten. Salt timuli soup.
Yeah.
So, what's that? What? Okay, again, it sounds so silly. Yeah. We all know what salt does to the soup.
Yeah.
But why do you have to say that? At times, stating the obvious, salt timuli soup. You're not really saying anything, but you're saying a whole lot.
Okay, I'm inspired by the word of God, and you see the Bible says we are the salt and the light to the world. So this music that I do and this music that we do, it gives direction and meaning to people's lives. So tukula bati ngawabika so timuli supu ero yumfika test ati okay ini kapenta ini sausage ngamulesi dafe cheka tachiwa mano kwama until you wachilako to sort video olo tumichopa guys sio tapatana panga sense ngati kuli sort so it's like now the music is the salt and the soup is just everybody in the world, so the music is giving meaning to life.
Okay.
Sure.
Now, you proudly say that you're from Cabo, and nothing wrong with moving to LSK, but because and the thing is, we can't all move to LSK. So
Sure.
but you've decided to stay in Cabo. Any reason, or is it work?
I think I'm more comfortable living in Cabo than coming here, but people have
We've got speed straps.
obviously.
maybe that's one of the reasons.
But I think you're just comfortable with a certain place. You're just comfortable, and Lusaka is just 1 hour 30 minutes drive. So for me, this is just office, and Cabo is home. So yeah, and I like the tranquility, because like if you listen to my music, I need a lot of time to think and write. And
so when you're driving.
So life when work fast. So no win. So one thing.
So Cabo is on the easy though. We had a lady just now, Pauline. I hope you're going to be in Cabo that time. See if you can attend.
She's having an event.
She's having an event. It's a great event.
She's always calling me at the wrong time when I'm with Madame, and I have to avoid her call.
Well, Pauline, can you call the man at the right time? Okay. All right, but yeah, I'm excited that there's a song that some guys did. I don't know who they are. It's a beautiful song from Copper Belt, and they're talking about how the likes of JK is now in Lusaka. They've moved.
Oh,
you've heard that song?
Yes.
I love that song, man.
Yes.
And talk about Peterson. I want to check my show about some goodness, whatever. But anyway, that really mentioning the fact that everybody moves to LSK instead of staying where you're at.
I think now, the notion that I have is it's not about how greener the grass is on the other end. You have to water your own lawn so that to make it maybe greener than what is there. So opportunities don't really come with specific locations. It can locate you whether you are in Chipata, whether you are in. It's just a mindset.
Yeah.
Sure.
True that. Mr. Tilo, you equally have traveled for this year interview. So you're based on the Copper Belt.
Yeah, I'm based in the Copper Belt, in Dola. Yeah.
Okay, are you intending to move camp?
No. I'm okay where I am. I think we talked about that. Yeah. I'm very much okay where I am.
Happy where you're at.
Yeah.
Okay, but so your music is done from there. How do you?
No, I'm diverse. Sometimes I'm working from here. Sometimes I'm in the Copper Belt because our studio is actually in Dola. So I've been working with Cream Dola for 3 years now. So our studio is in the Copper Belt. But I'm usually traveling here over the weekends because I work from here if I have projects here.
Okay. All right. I know that you got a. Is it a tape? Is it an album out? What's that?
An EP.
An EP.
Yes, I have an extended play. It's called The Melody Man, and I dropped it on the 25th of July.
Okay.
Yes.
How's it doing though?
It's doing great. We're pushing, and I'm dropping the first video out of the tape this week.
This week.
Exactly.
Wicked. Yeah, the thing about the two of you, for instance, your songs, a song starts to play, and I can tell it's you. And this guy equally, the moment he just opens his mouth, I can tell this is Tilo. You know, and that's the importance, I think, of being branded that way, of being unique. And I find at times I get tired with those people that upstarts, especially that come and they sound a little bit like Dreams. They sound a little bit like Sheffy, like Tilo. Maybe you guys should talk to them about the importance of, you know, identity. They seem to be lost in that area.
I think
Tilo, maybe you can take that one.
Well,
why didn't you sing like anybody else? I'm sure you're inspired by other people.
Of course, I was inspired by other people. Because the problem is, you know, being an artist, you're always listening to different type of music. So what you listen to mostly is what is going to influence what you do. So you find that these other upcomers or uprising artists, due to listening to people that they love too much, they'll end up writing almost exactly and sounding exactly as the people that they listen to. So when you're molding yourself, I think it's best you choose a direction and sound, because music now is shifting. It's really not more of lyrics. People now are looking too much into sound, you know?
Yeah.
Like Dreams was talking about, you know, it's not always that you want that dancing song. There are just other people that would want music to calm them down. So there's importance of you just having that identity, you know. You have a way of how you come out when you're doing your sound.
Okay. All right. Okay, guys. Excited for your single. I think your single is doing well already.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And I can't wait for your video as well, which is dropping sometime this week. Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for coming through. We're going to listen to Dreams. We're listening to you. What song are you giving us right now?
Effort. Kufuanta kwa effort.
This guy was a lecturer. They kind of quit.
Shouldn't have said it.
So he can stand up here and talk and teach you guys. Yeah? Like colleague on the other side.
And you know, this is like one thing that I've always told people to say. There is no substitute for education. If you have an opportunity to go to school, go to school.
Yeah.
The people that you're seeing here, we've been to school. It's just that if chalo chaba tu alisanga kwa other side, but otherwise,
Hakuna kwenda tunasanga.
Alrighty then, so let's listen to Mr. Dreams with
effort.
Oh, it's in English. Because you guys, you have all these local terms all the time. Okay, let's listen to Mr. Dreams with effort. I just need a bit of effort to remember that.
Okay.
Yeah, listen to Dreams.
Oh, no, 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 no.
This is a Jerry Fingers production.
Oh, no, 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 no. Ifunde nambala one. Abalume bo bekubalanga ekitemu iko namba wanu. Nangu nipa bantu mamito saponzoni na tuma wanu. Wako ni wako, musunge musheni wako. Muloleshe mumenso yakwe umwibukishe nefo wa mutemwa. Ichitemu iko mamini efoti. Sana file fine usosika tuchiwawa. Nimbala na shantwiro. Nechitemu iko mala sosika. Fumia potulo. Aikono kuba sana kamfute bwe chitemu iko ni efoti. Kubika kwa mano. Commitment ni chilanshita. Ichitemu iko chavanga maluba. Chila kwa iko kutapilisha. Bantunga chauma. Chila shupo kupupulula. Iwe vika kwa efoti. Iwe vika kwa efoti. Sister vika kwa efoti. De kufunda kofie. Dati vika kwa efoti. Ala baby, we like a bengile mo muchitemwiko. Mami, we like a bengile mo muchitemwiko. So baby, we like a beshi benefio karia mailo. Oh oh oh, we like a beshi benefio kafala mailo. Alevi kamo tuonga, mose fe makusalula. Uwelo vike po fimbombo. Alangevyo atema, mupele kakisinga komboka. Balume bodabo, izanza mwandishi la fuaika. Balume bodabo, I wanna kuba sana kamfute bwechete nshita ichitemu iko chavanga maruva tila poiko kutapilisha pantunga chauma tila shupa kupupulula iwe vika ko efoti wamonete iwe vika ko efoti sister vika ko efoti kwanta ko efoti daddy vika ko efoti washina nikane pakutila ichupa chibombe kubika ko efoti pakutila chitemu ko chibombe kubika ko efoti na mukoti shipu mune kubika ko efoti pakuti fibombe muchitemu ko chespali bika mo efoti mwina mwandi ayakata aikona kuba sana kamfute bwechitemu iko ni efoti kubika kwa mano commitment ni chila nshita ichitemu iko chavanga maluva tila poiko kutapilisha pantunga chauma chila shupa kupupulula iwe vika ko efoti posa kwa mano iwe vika ko efoti aikona kuba sana kamfute bwechitemu iko ni efoti kubika kwa mano commitment ni chila nshita ichitemu iko chavanga maluva tila poiko kutapilisha pantunga chauma chila shupa kupupulula iwe vika ko efoti why I say iwe vika ko efoti sister vika ko efoti.
Alrighty then. Oh, Mr. Dreams right there. Great single that. Loving it, loving it. Now I'm talking to somebody from the audience, Lusaka Business and Technical College. And this man, the audience, the students are calling him a colleague. Now let me say something about colleague though. Growing up, we used to watch television up until it closes. Then it would close, yeah? National anthem. So the person, the caster, what are they called? Anyway, they'll be giving us a lineup of what we're going to watch the following day. So they're running through the lineup, and then they say on behalf of, now they're saying their goodbyes, on behalf of my colleagues, you know, it's good night. So with the family, we like, this guy, my colleagues, works every day. Every day, they're always going to say on behalf of my colleagues. It was Michael and leagues, and we thought it was a white guy. Not that when I came here, I asked where my colleagues was. I'd known by then. But I'm just saying, so this guy is actually, the students are calling him the colleagues. You must be a very good lecturer. I think the guys like you. And yet they say he's a colleague and what? Comrade. And the comrades. and you don't have to, he tells you guys to have confidence. Yeah. And it's very right too. So I can see he has confidence. That's why he says that. Okay. Seriously, I feel that, I always feel that life is too serious. Every day, you know, and at times it's too serious to be taken too seriously. And such that you need, I think, even a lecturer should not be that serious. I think when you start to think of a lecturer as a colleague, I think you remember what they're teaching you as opposed to when he is the lecturer and always looking down upon. So I can appreciate your style.
Thank you.
Your swag. Okay, so let's talk about the school though. You know, this is, guys are telling me this is the business side. This is the business side of the school.
Yes.
Okay, so who's here? What are they studying?
Actually, these colleagues are from.
It's for real.
Yeah. So these are actually business studies department. As Lusaka Business and Technical College, we have 4 departments. Yeah, we have the engineering department, the construction department, we have hospitality and business.
Business, okay.
Yeah.
So what kind of business is in business?
Yeah, within business, we have a number of programs. We have colleagues here that are doing secretarial and office management. We have students pursuing banking and finance. We also have purchasing and supply. And I think broadly, most of the diploma programs that are offered by these examining bodies are being offered at our institution.
Okay, we're getting closer and closer to exam time. And I think I overheard one of the students saying that they're going on break very soon. When are they sitting for exams?
They are likely to sit for exams in September. Yeah, as you might be aware, we are running two systems. We have a semester system for non-government programs and a termly system for the government program, which is being run by Teveta.
Okay.
Yes.
What about enrolling, though? When are you next enrolling, for those that might be interested?
Yeah, in terms of enrollments, we run enrollments throughout the year. So meaning that you can apply now to pursue a program that will run in January next year or even July next year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because one of our core values as an institution is customer satisfaction. Yeah, we believe that we should go beyond offering academic excellence, but we also go into prioritizing our clients. Yes.
Okay. All righty then. Thank you very much, colleague. Now let me talk to let me talk to these colleagues here. Okay, guys. There's a gentleman in the gospel world that's coming to this here country. Tell us about him.
Tilani is a former baseball player, a professional. He made a great name for himself, and one day he chose to accept a call, and the call of God.
Oh, okay.
I knew you would go there. The call of God, and today he's a big name. He's on the top charts, Billboard. And so we are honored to have him come to Zambia.
But it's interesting how he was a basketball player.
Yes.
And yet he had this voice.
I mean, he had his voice. He was in the choir in church.
Okay.
He was in church all the time. But he just kept on resisting. And then suddenly he just said, you know what? I'm not going to resist God anymore. I will go in.
Basketball?
He quit baseball.
Oh,
it was baseball. It was
okay.
professional baseball.
Okay.
He quit. And people asked him, what are you going to do? You're used to this kind of money. It's not that you're going to make a big name. He says, no, it's just about worshiping God, to bring people into the presence.
All right. So when is he in the country?
He's here on Thursday, very early in the morning in an awkward hour. You know, Ethiopian Airlines lands about 1:20 on Thursday, and that's when he touches down.
Okay, and the concert is Saturday?
It's this coming Saturday. And Friday we have the Dine and Worship at Mulungushi, and then the concert is at Woodland Stadium.
Oh, so in other words, tonight, Friday, you have the
Dine, yes, tonight.
And then the concert is
tomorrow.
Okay. All righty, thank you very much. Now, Chileshe, nice to have you.
Yes.
Last time I saw you, well, let's just say you was rather big, but you know, you're back to yourself now. How's the baby?
he's going on 2, actually. Yeah, so it means it's been a while since we've seen each other. This is not right.
It's not right for you not to come and sit here.
You haven't called me. That's what's not right.
Okay, no, here we are. Okay. All right. Okay. I in fact, one of the reasons I thought I should call you was when I saw. Remember the first video that you did that won you the Born and Bred Award? She came with a bang.
Yes, she
did. I'm like, who is this here lady? You know, so I saw it playing on ZNBC recently, and I said, but I haven't spoken to her in
yeah, no, it's been a while.
Okay.
I should call also, you know. Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's a two-way.
It's a two-way.
Of course. I need to check up.
Okay, so you get the call, but I guess you already got the call.
Well.
You're here?
The other call. That's why you're here. Okay, let's talk about this event. You're going to be part of it?
Yes. I'm extremely excited to be a part of this. I mean, I've been listening to Todd Delaney. I minister his songs even in church, and I'm just like ecstatic to be sharing a pulpit with him. It's a great opportunity, great privilege also to just, you know, share with...
hold up a bit.
Yeah.
Pulpit with him? Isn't it on the stage you'll be sharing?
I never. I mean, it's.
Or you guys don't call
We
it
don't
stage?
call it a
we don't call it a
stage.
stage. It's a pulpit. It's
In
it's
as
an
much as
altar.
it's a stage.
Yeah, I mean, at that point you're dedicated to God, and it's
Also
a
good
platform for you to minister God's gospel.
Okay.
So it's a pulpit. Yes.
I just need to clarify that. We would have thought it's a church event going on. Like, because for most people, the pulpit would be that little thing. But that's what it's called when you're
When you're there,
ministering.
yes.
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 And it would be at Woodland Stadium.
Yes, I mean, you have that thing. It's really just
Just a symbol.
it's a symbol. Yes, it's the Spirit of God that makes it the pulpit.
Ah.
Yes.
So you're giving us all your songs, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna minister a couple of songs, and I mean, as the Spirit leads, we move as God inspires. Of course, we're rehearsing and we're preparing for the event, but then you can't limit the move of God at the end of the day. And I'm just excited to be sharing that platform with Musama, with Ephraim, and everybody else that's gonna be there. I'm so excited, and I just hope everyone else is as excited as I am. You
well,
know,
we
I'm,
can see your
yeah.
excitement.
I'm trying not to be a groupie right now. I know. I'm trying not to be in groupie mode because at the end of the day, I respect him as a minister, but then also I respect him as an artist. So I'm just like, oh my God.
Let's talk to Musama though. You are also going to be sharing the pulpit. You know, how does that make you feel though?
Extremely excited and honored. It's a great privilege just to share a stage with great men and women of God and just do ministry together. It's just an awesome experience for me.
Okay, I know you got an album out.
Yes.
Yeah. So are you going to serenade us with that kind with music from there?
Actually, I'm also there's a current video which is being promoted now, Mali Vela, the single, which has done really well.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah. So.
All that.
Yeah.
Okay. And who else is performing?
We have Miriam. You know Miriam Chama.
Yes.
And we have the interdenominational choir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let
So
there be
that
worship,
way,
yeah.
let there be worship. So that way, it brings all the Zambians together. Yeah, because it's about Zambia and America coming together in one place.
Okay.
Yes.
Isn't Ephraim part of this?
Ephraim is part of it.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And you guys, first of all, let me say something about that. The advertising has been immense.
Really?
From a long time.
We feel like we haven't done anything
no
yet.
way,
I
you
wonder
guys.
where are the Zambians?
No. You're going to
Where are my brothers and sisters?
that
I
place.
want to see everybody come.
We're seeing billboards driving. Well, of course, we're observing that.
I said we want to see
they're gonna
a
be locked
place
up.
where we can come together
Yeah.
and experience God. Come and celebrate Jesus in your own way. As you come there, you're not waiting for Ephraim or Todd to lead you. You come to embrace and celebrate Christ. And when you do that, it'll be an awesome encounter with the King of Kings.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say, but.
Oh, I took you somewhere, right? So you're already in cloud 9.
He's about to break out in tongues.
I'm about to, but let me just hold my horses. Okay. So what time does it start? Who's going first?
So tonight, 7 p.m.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, 4 p.m. And we're not going to say who's going to go first.
Oh.
Yeah. Maybe you just want to go when Todd is coming in or when Ephraim is coming. Maybe your speciality is just Chilashe or Msama or Miriam. Or let there be worship. It's as the Spirit leads. We have no lineup yet.
You don't say.
I'm telling you. Because they may all be together, just worshiping God. And we'll just let God lead us.
I'm so coming to that event.
Yeah, it's an encounter. It's a time to encounter for us to raise the trumpet in the land.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. We are coming selflessly to worship the King of Glory.
Nice. Okay. So how long is this going to be? Oh, I'm hoping here that surely there should be a duration.
Oh, it's just
the Spirit leads.
from tomorrow. It's just going to be from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Then Saturday.
Oh, I mean, tonight is 7 to, what do you call it? 7 to about, let's say 3 hours, 4 hours. About, yeah. And then tomorrow is just from 4 to 8 p.m. But we want people to come in early.
Oh, from 4, as in 16?
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm so much American.
Yeah, yeah. we realize.
From
So-
1600 to 2000, right?
From 16 hours to 20 hours?
Yes.
I want to get it from the Zambians.
From 16 hours
Okay.
to 20 hours.
Okay, we get it now. Now the viewers get it too. We'll be there.
Yes.
Yeah.
At the right time.
Yes,
Yeah.
and so 1900 for the dine and worship.
19 hours.
19
hours.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, especially I was going to say I think the promotion has been good. I think a lot of houses who want to bring gospel artists, secular artists in the country, I think this is the way to go. Because we saw Ephraim and Todd Delaney. For a long time, I'm like, what's this? Who's this guy? Ephraim I know, but who is this guy? Eventually I got to know him because obviously, YouTube and stuff.
Yeah.
But I couldn't make out. Has this event come and gone? What's going on? Forever. Then now the advert started coming in, and now it starts to make a lot of sense. But you see, it was already in my mind.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
for me, I feel that that's if you're going to bring somebody over and you're going to spend to bring somebody over, because it's not, it's flying from the States. There's money involved.
And he's not only coming alone. He's coming with the
a
whole
full
team.
band.
Yes, and with his beloved wife.
Okay.
So she chose to come here at this trip.
Okay.
So that's also very special for us. Yeah.
She sings too?
She sings, but she would rather be in the background doing what we know best, intercession.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
That was supporting intercession. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it's today and tomorrow.
Yes.
16 to 20 hours tomorrow, Woodland Stadium.
Yes.
Yeah, we're definitely there. There are no games at Woodland Stadium, in case you're wondering. No games tomorrow because there's a huge event taking place. Yes. Okay, guys. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having
And
us.
it's going to be a success. So
Victory belongs to Jesus.
Responsibility, abilities, and maturity. 40 electa unity. Abantu babili ukumfana. Noti fyakula kuma. David yonse kupunda. Kwa tilimbe kushama. Cause if you man worry. Mimi ponto na temper. Headache in a fever. Tafya kulinga. Cause if you man worry. Mimi ponto na temper. Headache in a fever. Tafya kulinga. Umona kwa tinsha kwa tekea. Alamani tina kusunga. Responsibility ne mangi epoyaba. Rala teti de kuchusha. Ino kuchusha. Kuseta. Kukalifya. Kushupa. Ino kuchusha. Ino kuchusha. Kuseta. Kukalifya. Kukalifya. Kushupa. Keaya lifiere ya mufute mwiko wale sanga Numba ninji sana fea kea Sonde kulomba wilusa hopuhi Funya mwati chapwa teti filiale chitaula tarifea I know Cause if you man worry Mimi ponto na temper Headache in a fever Tafya kulinga Cause if you man worry Mimi ponto na temper Headache in a fever Tafya kulinga Umona kwa tinsha kwa tekea Alamani tina kusunga Responsibility ne mangi epoyaba Rala teti de kuchusha Ino kuchusha Kuseta Kukalifya Kushupa Ino kuchusha Ino kuchusha Kuseta Kukalifya Kukalifya Kushupa Body type yako iyo Sifoni kato milile to tintilila
Funny calling nine, baby, tight nine, baby. Usamba villa vovo betilila. Yes, paliko, yes, tiliko, mami tiliko. Mamunanga kukonde na mutima wake onse. Kusifilamba na wari. Iwi moto na tempa. Headache in the fever. Utafya kulinga. Kufilamba na wari. Ufino musalula. Headache in the fever. Utafya kulinga. International. Responsibility in the money, empire. Rala daddy, lekuchusha, lekuchusha. Kuzeta, ukalifya, kushupa.
Tilo closes the show with Shishinka. See you in 7 days.
Bad man Tilo. I wait while we know. They book a Janet for Charlie, Jali, Shida Kongalako. Twice a funny fiancam. Can she mayo? Twavika soti pafilonda. Bambiva fulana manu. Momolanda wesuala chindama. Umutima wa isuka. Nasendwa n'obwafya wakwinuka ushefinalela ndafyamando ushendombo welelo balikula tetusekesha bunsabantu tetusekesha bunsabantu tetusekesha bunsabantu tetusekesha bunsabantu nadesho pololoka ukulungama Mibele andina fiance fionjita Lelo bambika bante Mafoya kabe pesha no mulema Mibele ya muntunze Tabafwa yokulande fintu wale mona Echo bambika bante Mafoya kabe pesha no mulema Ichishika chilande telelai Sefe mukupita tuombane shita day and night Awe muntu tafua echishinka Alasala pole mugepa Chikulufe mutima wakwe uli wino Dali na koiyo alesekelela Pintu balanda fino Finginda fichitanga mulia mano Leronga nalanda tawa mufe Watila tilwimbo fesha unche Yetusekesha unsabantu Tetusekeshe bunsabantu Tetusekeshe bunsabantu Tetusekeshe bunsabantu Nadesho pololoka ukulungama Mumibele yandina fiance fionjita Lelo bambika bante Mafoya kabe pesho no mulema Mibele ya muntunze Tabafwa yokulande fintu wale mona Mafoya kabe pesha no mulema Ichishika chilande telelai Ichishika chilande telelai Naliese shebali mona Insansa shalyuma Naliese shebali mona Insansa shalyuma Ine naliese shebali mona Insansa shalyuma Naliese shebali mona Insansa shalyuma Naliese ukulungama Mubibele andina fiance fionjita Lelo bambika bante Mafoya kabe pesha no mulema Mibele ya muntunze Taba
bafwa yokulande fintu bale mona